বিজ্ঞাপন বিরতির পর আমরা ফিরে এসেছি আজকের অনুষ্ঠানের শেষ অংশে। অবশ্যই আজকে আমরা এতক্ষণ যারা আমাদের সঙ্গে ছিলেন তাদের জন্য শুভেচ্ছা, অনুষ্ঠানের সঙ্গে থাকবার জন্য। যারা এইমাত্র যোগ দিলেন তাদের জন্য জানিয়ে দিচ্ছি আমরা আজকে আলোচনা করছি ব্রেক্সিট ইস্যু নিয়ে, এবং আই এম শিওর বাই নাও ইউ নো দ্যাট today has been a historical day for British politics. A significant defeat for a sitting government by 230 votes in relation to the presented Brexit proposal by Conservative Party. What is interesting about this, I'm sure, another perspective is parliamentarians from all parties, Brexiteers, Remainers, pro-Europeans, they've all voted against this deal that Theresa May has presented. So what is going to actually happen now? What we also know that the leader of the opposition has brought no notion of no confidence. What's going to happen tomorrow, we do not know, but at the same time, we do know that what the Conservative MPs are saying is that they will support Theresa May to go ahead and work on this deal. That may also mean that she will try to negotiate a better deal with European Union. How successful that they will be or she will be, we do not know. So we have been discussing with our panel members. We have had actually quite interesting discussions with our panel members today. Abdullah from Extreme Right, Councillor for London Borough of Tower Hamlets, Mr. Mukim Ahmed, Honorary President of Conservative Friends of Bangladesh, and Parvez Ahmed, Councillor London Borough of Brent. What is interesting about today's discussion is also that all three politicians here are actually from Remains in relation to European Union, and that is the issue that they're trying to bring instead of what exactly is the situation for the people of Britain today is the uncertainty, the confusion, the dismay in terms of what exactly is going to happen, because obviously as general people of Great Britain, we are not any better off. Obviously, economy is being impaired. There is no political. It could be that we might see some political instability. So with all this, how that business is impacted. So how do we feel as people of Great Britain? I think that is the issue we need to actually challenge these three panel members today. But আমাদের দর্শক একজন আছেন, তার সঙ্গে কথা বলে আমি ফিরে আসবো প্যানেল মেম্বারদের কাছে। দর্শক কে রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে?
Hello, assalamu alaikum. It's Hassan here from
Okay, Hassan bhai. Yes, thank you for joining.
We all recognize you very well.
Yes, yeah. So how do you think your party has done today, Hassan bhai?
Yeah, I was very, very disappointed with the result. When I did appear on your show last time, I did say that everyone, whether they're Tory, Brexiteers or Labour, should be behind their Prime Minister in the interest of the nation. So I was very, very disappointed with the result today. And
why do you think the deal presented by Theresa, the Prime Minister, is a good deal?
Yes, I think it was the best deal under the circumstances, because when we asked the question, what is the alternative, there weren't really any answers. I mean, we had Keir Starmer, who said on the Andrew Marr show that, he was criticising Theresa May's red lines. So he said, well, Labour will do away with the red lines and negotiate something better. But what is that better? Yeah. And Shami Chakrabarti, again, on another programme, she said that she wants Theresa May to bring back something from Europe. What is that something, And it's very interesting that you yourself, Afa, you answered the question 3 times. What is the alternative?
Yes.
The only answer was the criticism of the Conservative Party. And when you ask the question 5 times, if there was a second vote and the result was Brexit, what is the alternative Labour plan? There was no answer. So I think it says a lot. And I think the deep opposition of Labour, yes, they are in opposition. they should bring the government to account, definitely, but there are times when they should support the government, and this is such a time.
Thank you, Hassan Bhai, for your comment. I'm sure. Let's go back to Abdul Bhai. What do you have? I'm sure you have some comments to add.
He's saying that you don't have another.
I don't know the gentleman, but I heard him loud and clear, and the loud and clear
I know
is
him very well.
we in the Labour Party would not blindly support a conservative prime minister who is the prime minister of our country, who has no clear vision. The party is in disarray. She has no clear vision of what she wants to do and where she wants to lead the nation to, and we can't just blindly support that. As I said, it's not about 4 times or 5 times. In politics, you don't follow things blindly. You have to ask the questions. And I think Jeremy Corbyn has shown clear leadership today, is now challenging her in Parliament about a no confidence on her ability to lead. And let's bring a general election, let the people choose a clear leader, because she also was who sort of was shoehorned into this position because people voted for a not clear majority. Okay, she just about scraped through as a prime minister. So let's get a fresh election, a general election. People will vote on Brexit, but also on the other damning measures of this government in terms of austerity and the cuts and the universal credit and everything else that's wrong in this country. People can vote with a clear conscience, and we can have a new Labour government in place to deal with Brussels.
Thank you. আমাদের সঙ্গে আরেকজন দর্শক রয়েছেন। দর্শক কে রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে এই মুহূর্তে? হ্যালো।
হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম।
আচ্ছা, আপনার অতিথিদের প্রথম আমার সালাম।
জি, আপনার প্রশ্ন কিংবা মতামত বলুন।
প্রশ্নটা হইল যে আপনার তিনজন, আমরা যখন একজন বাঙালি কাউন্সিলর বা মেয়র বা এমপি ওই আমরা খুব করি, প্রাউড ফিল করি আর কি।
জি,
তখন আমার মুকিন ভাই এর কাছে আমার প্রশ্নটা হইল গিয়ে হারে যে আজ পর্যন্ত কেন 3 জন মহিলা আমরা পার্লামেন্টে দিতাম পারলাম, একজন পুরুষ কেন যাইতে পারলাম না?
দুঃখের বিষয়।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ ভাই। আপনার আর ব্রেক্সিট নিয়ে আর কোনো প্রশ্ন, আপনার ব্রেক্সিট নিয়ে কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে? ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। সো
দুঃখের বিষয় এটা।
ওকে, আরেকজন
জেনারেল ইলেকশন আইলে আমরা কি এবারে আসলে ফাইদাম পারি যে একটা দিলাও কা কাইন্ড অফ।
দর্শক আরেকজন রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। কে রয়েছেন এই মুহূর্তে? আসসালামু আলাইকুম। হ্যালো, আপনার টেলিভিশনের শব্দটি কমিয়ে টেলিফোনের মাধ্যমে আমাদের সঙ্গে কথা বলুন।
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম।
I just want to. Sorry.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I just wanted to make a comment that now because Mrs. May, because of her stubbornness, she knew that she was going to lose
the vote today
if she brought this deal, which actually nobody supported, even her own party members didn't support. So it was because of her stubbornness that she suffered such a defeat, and it is disgraceful that how can a sitting government suffer such a defeat. However, the other thing that I want to say is this, that if now she communicates with other senior leaders of different parties, her own party, the Labour Party, and also from the Social Democrats. And if they come up with something which everybody agrees, then probably she can get a better deal from the European Union, because European Union has always made concessions to this country. If you remember, I don't think any of you remember, when Harold Wilson renegotiated a deal with the then it was called the Common Market at that time in 1973, I think. Now again, Mrs. Thatcher renegotiated with the Common Market, and she got some concessions, and she also managed to reduce British contribution to the Common Market.
Okay, thank you, Darshak. Thank you, viewers. I think we have got your position. আমাদের যেহেতু সময় কম, মুকিম আমি আপনার কাছে আসতে চাচ্ছি। I think the situation is pretty critical for your government,
yes,
especially for the
for the
Prime Minister
well.
Theresa May. Yes, but at the same time, in terms of the Prime Minister doesn't have much time. Okay,
Right.
so if what the viewer was saying that it's because of that is his view that possibly the Prime Minister's stubbornness played a role
Right.
in this situation. So
I don't think so, though.
that's his position.
Yes,
That's his
But I
view
differ with
possibly.
you.
Yeah, but at the same time, we heard from the Health Secretary that the contingency plan for the current government is that they are going to talk to senior parliamentarians, listen to their views, which you had nearly 2.5 years to listen to, and you didn't. So suddenly, within these 7 days, you're going to listen to them and try and include their views within the new revised deal. But at the same time, Conservative MPs are clearly saying that if you go or kind of move towards permanent customs union or single currency, or in relation to those are the two main points. If you move towards that, then some of the senior Conservative parliamentarians actually go against Theresa May. At the same time, what exactly is going to be the position for European Union? Because obviously they have done, their deal is done and dusted.
Yeah.
Why would they care to reopen a deal
But they
just
said
because?
they are not going to reopen the deal.
Yeah, but just because why should they
They are
renegotiate
not going to
with Theresa May again?
Yes.
Because they do not want Great Britain to come out of European Union anyway.
Yes,
So
yes.
what exactly is your party's position apart from giving a second referendum? Because your Prime Minister is not giving any indication that she or her party is thinking of a second referendum. What we are being told today is that the next couple of days your party is going to look at renegotiating or listening to parliamentarians' views.
Yeah.
So is this a contingency plan? Do you think this is a valid contingency
No,
plan?
I think
Or plan B?
No, plan B, okay, whatever you call it. But she is stuck between two difficult positions, right?
No, we know what she's stuck between.
But
What
you-
exactly is
You are saying she
your
is being
party is
stubborn.
offering?
She's not stubborn at all.
I didn't say. That's the
That
viewer
guy-
said.
So
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
public, the guy made a point out. She's not stubborn. She's trying to make the best of both worlds. That's what she's been trying from the day one, right?
Yeah, but at
And
the same
now-
time, your parliamentarians,
Yeah.
your parliamentarians are also saying that she hasn't been able to negotiate a good deal.
Yes, that's true. That's why they went and voted
Yeah, but
against her.
you are saying that the deal that you have presented is what is best for the country.
What is best and what the best she could get out of European Union. That is what she got, right? Even that didn't sell well with the
Your own parliamentarians,
own
yeah.
parliamentarian or with the House of Commons, right? She lost miserably. I think she'll have to go back again. She's trying to go back again, but ultimately, what will happen? I think that process will be exhausted, and at the end of the day, the Article 50 will be rebuked, and we probably, like my brother Abdul Bhai has been saying, that we'll have to go back to the people.
Yeah,
That
but at
is
the same time, hold on.
yeah, that
One of the caller, Mr.
Yes.
Hassan Imam, he's also a member of Conservative Party,
Yes.
and he's clearly saying that that the deal that they have presented is a good deal. That's for the best
not
interest
only
of the
good
party.
deal, that was the best deal for the party.
Yeah,
Best deal for the nation.
For the
That's-
nation. So
yeah.
then, why should we look at, or your party? Why do you think your party will then say, actually, we're going to go for a second referendum?
will be compelled to. We will be
Yeah,
compelled.
but you're making the nation
But we have
or
to
the
go through
viewers
those
even
motions.
more
We-
confused.
We have to go through those motions. She will have to go, try and go back to European Union and see if she can get any more. She won't be able to get any more. Because
How do you know? How do you?
Because the way it has
Boris
been going
Johnson.
on.
Boris Johnson said today that getting a revised deal is possible.
But it is from the standpoint of Boris Johnson. But
He's-
The
but
liar,
ultimately,
the Boris
no,
Johnson, the liar.
ultimately, the situation is, like you have said before, and you are maintaining it as well, that European Union doesn't want us to get out of the Union, right?
Yeah.
They want us to remain there.
Yeah, but
Therefore-
that is their perception. The
Yeah.
view of the people, view of the people of Great Britain, is that they want to come out of European Union.
That is the democratic referendum result, and which we have to abide by and follow it up. We have to follow it up to the end, and even then it is not materialized, then we'll have no option. I'm going back to the same thing
I'll
again.
come back. I'll come
Okay,
back to you,
that's
Parvez, but your party, because there was clear forecast
Yes.
for last few weeks that this deal is not going to go through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why
Especially
didn't
with the
you-
backstop in Ireland.
Yeah, so why didn't your party or the Prime Minister had thought about a contingency plan or a plan B? Why didn't you use this time to think about an
I have to
alternative?
come in here
Okay.
because you know what it is. This is the, as I referred to, the shambolic in the Conservative Party. She doesn't have enough strength within her party, given she just faced a leadership battle, to say, you know what, I'm going to put the best interest of the people first. What she's trying to do is make concession for her different tribes within the Conservative Party to say, you know what, we've got to keep the DUP happy, keep the Northern Ireland issue going on, we've got to keep the Boris Johnson and his team happy.
And they take the interest of the nation as well.
No. The best interest of the party and the factions within the Conservative Party has been the forefront. If she knew that she was going to lose this vote, and 230, because they were saying 200, maybe 202 votes, but 230 is a dramatic amount of numbers. She should have said to the Conservative Party MPs and to the offices, let's go and get the better deal. But you know, what she did was try to appease the different factions of the Conservative Party first, and not put the best interest of the Parliament, or go to the Brussels and ask the European for a better deal. I think this is what's happened. The lack of leadership, the mess within the Conservative Party, putting the interests of the factions of the Conservative Party first over
Thank
the
you.
will of the people.
Faraz bhai,
Another discussion was also, it was in the parliament, about the Norway model plan. So it was not that much different than
I get what she offered, yeah.
Yeah. So that can bring something, I mean, A and B, just you mentioned, I mean, the Prime Minister and her team, they should need to bring some alternative thinking as well, because only one for plan A, if it is failed, then they should
Yeah,
go
but
for
they had the
plan B.
time. They didn't think of plan
Yeah,
B.
because always opposition leader always mentioned, you know, you can bring within a 3 days time something different. So again, inside the party they are divided heavily. That's why they are not going to unitedly thinking something positive for the betterment for the nation. That's the problem. So if you want to
Yeah, but we
solve
have
this
seen
problem.
division amongst Labour Party as
Yeah.
well in terms of leadership, haven't
but
we?
that's different, because this is a big
No,
only
why
for-
is it different, Faraz bhai?
because Brexit is a
No, but in terms of leadership, if we remain for a very small period of time in terms of leadership, we saw division in terms of leadership, in terms of no confidence on your leader, current leader.
yes.
Your party went through that motion as well.
Same through the
So this is a very
But
sad
we were
time
not
for
in
British
government.
politics.
We were not in government. We were not.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't
we were
matter.
not putting
We
the
saw
life-
the
we were
same
not
level of.
putting the- We were not putting the
we
life of
saw the-
60 million people.
We saw the same level of leadership challenge in Labour Party
This was
as
a
well.
leadership. This was a leadership fought for within the Labour Party. We were not governing the country. We're
Doesn't
putting
matter.
the risk of the
Doesn't
life
matter,
of the
Abdul
people.
Bhai. We saw the same leadership challenge in Labour Party that we are seeing in
Worse than
Conservative
us,
Party.
worse than us.
No. I don't think it was worse than
ওকে, তো আমাদের সঙ্গে একজন দর্শক ছিলেন, অনেকক্ষণ অপেক্ষা করেছেন, জানি না তিনি এখনো আছেন কিনা। কে রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে? হ্যালো দর্শক, আপনি কি এখনো আছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে? I think we have lost our viewer. দর্শক ক্ষমা চেয়ে নিচ্ছি, অনেকক্ষণ আপনি অপেক্ষা করেছেন, আমাদের সময় একেবারে শেষ হয়ে যাচ্ছে। So tomorrow again is a big day in terms of British politics. What's your take on that, Afzal bhai?
Well, I think first of all, today was a historical day. And can I just say, the British Bangladeshi MPs who were there, who voted, and I'm sure they will be there voting tomorrow, although I know one of our MP has a very pressing matter of bringing a new life. I hope, definitely a very pro-Romania to this world, but I'm sure she will find a way to go and vote.
Sure, she's a fighter, so she will make it.
She's a fighter, yeah, she will go and vote. But you know what? I think it is not. Theresa May will not be sleeping comfortably tonight.
Absolutely.
Because the people who stabbed her only a month ago, they're still not happy with her. Okay, as I said to you repeatedly.
Okay,
the
Abdul bhai,
factions-
can I just stop you there for 2 minutes? In terms of obviously putting aside the fight between Conservative Party and in a Labour Party, how do you see the future of people of Great Britain? Because obviously, as I said, we are in a very difficult situation, confused, disappointed. How do you see the future for us?
I think
in terms of having the confidence on politicians?
Well, I think the confidence of the politician will still need to remain strong, because we as a nation will still need to see our senior national figures as trying to do the best for the country. However, I know people are worried. Panic buying has already started. People are worried about fresh fruit and vegetable. Medicine is the biggest problem. 72. In fact, in less than 10 minutes, it'll be 71 days till 29th of March. I think we need to, this is the right time now to show true leadership. Whichever
Thank you.
party, we need to show leadership.
We need to
Thank you.
unite.
Parvez bhai.
Only
Your concluding remark, yeah.
my conclusion will be, because this is the crucial time we are passing, because of the politician bring this mess, and they should need to rectify this mess.
Thank you. Mokim bhai, literally
আমার হচ্ছে কি
20
যে
seconds.
Brexit, what is the confusion and the lack of investment in Great Britain has happened, and the economic condition what has deteriorated. I think
Thank
if
you.
Jeremy Corbyn comes into power,
Thank you.
we'll
Thank
be
you.
in more
Okay,
trouble.
okay. দর্শক, আগামী মঙ্গলবারের আলাপচারিতা দেখার আমন্ত্রণ রইল। বিদায় নিচ্ছি আজকের মতন, and let's wait and see what happens tomorrow in terms of British politics. শুভরাত্রি।